appreciate you being a fan, though. Thank you for watching. Keep the cable on.
Bye-bye. Asshole.
Put your manners back in.
You're killing me, man!
Live TV doesn't lie. No filter. No second take. Remember when Elon Musk stared down a packed dealbook crowd and told advertisers, "Go F yourself"? That's the energy tonight.
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go F yourself.
Microphones hot, tempers hotter, reputations on the line. We're diving into the unscripted moments that detonated in real time, walk-offs, shout-downs, and the quotes you can still hear in your head. Buckle up, it gets uncomfortable fast. Mark Wahlberg, drunk. On the Graham Norton Show, London. Red couch. Wine glasses on the table. Mark Wahlberg sits beside Sarah Silverman and Michael Fassbender, and from the jump, he's loose. Viewers start asking the same question, drunk or just chaotic?
Hyped up version of the Boston accent. So fucking Johnny, come on, we're Thunder Buddies for life. Yeah, fucking Johnny. Yeah.
He interrupts, swerves conversations, then climbs onto Graham's lap on national TV, hugging the host, stroking his face, and turning the set into a bit he swears was taken too seriously.
This is what, can you imagine?
You sit there. Listen to the nice lady.
At one point, he slurs, "I feel really good." The room howls. The control evaporates.
Looking for this. You had hit it for me, and I sorry.
Take yourself down. Take yourself down.
Norton keeps smiling, but you can see him working the brakes as Fassbender and Silverman try to land stories over the noise.
That's wrong. Wrong. Don't touch the man there.
In later interviews, Norton's team confirms Wahlberg did arrive very drunk, dozing off mid-show after the chaos. Wahlberg, for his part, has said he and Silverman planned a jokey bit, but the audience read it as a full-on train wreck. Machine Gun Kelly at Forbes 30 amperes, packed Forbes under 30 town hall with editor Kristen Stoller. MGK's talking entrepreneurship and hometown projects when the energy shifts. A man suddenly steps onto the stage. MGK pops up, fists clenched.
My man, get the fuck away from me.
I got you, man. My man, get the FK away from me. What are you doing? This is a bad look. Don't make me do this.
Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is a bad look. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The room freezes as security closes in. Guards yank the intruder off. The stream briefly cuts before the talk resumes. Back in his seat, MGK apologizes for the primal reaction and even offers advice. Pitch ideas at the right time and place, this wasn't it. He adds, "I left that guy in the blat, past."
But here's what I would like to say, and I do apologize for my primal reaction, but
Mel Gibson calls Dean Richards an A*** hole. Chicago's WGN TV links in via satellite to promote Edge of Darkness. Dean Richards asks whether audiences will accept Gibson after the 2006 DUI, divided by anti-Semitic rant. Gibson bristles.
Do you think that the public will perceive you any differently after all that's been in the news about you?
That's almost 4 years ago, dude. I've done all the necessary mea culpas. Let's move on. Richards keeps it professional.
Yeah, that's almost 4 years ago, dude. I mean, I've moved on. I guess you haven't.
Well,
So
I'm just wondering.
Gibson tries to steer back to the movie and signs off with a curt, "Bye-bye." Then, thinking they're clear, Gibson sips coffee and mutters one word off camera. "Asshole." The audio is still live. The clip airs exactly as is.
Doing what you do best. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mel. Take care.
Bye-bye. Asshole.
WGN posts the segment, and it ricochets across entertainment sites within hours. Gibson's team claims he was actually snapping at his publicist Alan Neerob, who was allegedly making faces off camera, not at Richards. Multiple outlets roll eyes at the spin. The moment becomes a go-to example of interview meltdowns. Don Lemon asks Elon Musk about drug use supporting material. Don Lemon's sit-down with Elon Musk turns tense fast. The topic? Musk's admitted ketamine use and whether he posts on X while impaired.
To post jokes, to post, sometimes trivia.
Lemon asks point blank about frequency and abuse. Musk pushes back, calling it pretty private.
You have a ketamine prescription.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Well, I mean, it's pretty private to ask somebody about a medical prescription, you know.
Then says he has a prescription and denies abusing it. A small amount used for negative chemical state periods.
I don't know, like a negative chemical state in my brain, like depression, I guess. You know, is.
Lemon presses on security clearances and investor optics. Musk argues results matter. He's working 16-hour days, not posting under the influence.
You know, 16-hour days, that's normal for me. And it's rare for me to even take off a weekend day.
Lemon later says Musk canceled their distribution deal. The hour-long interview was still dropped on X, and YouTube clips raced across news feeds. Cool smiles, hard questions, viral fallout, the kind of live-to-camera friction you feel in your gut. Jim Carrey. Sounds he was lose it. New York Fashion Week. Harper's Bazaar Icons Party. Scat Sadler grabs Carrey on the carpet, flashbulbs, tux, and a vibe that's about to get very weird. Carrey shrugs at the spectacle. I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to. It's completely meaningless.
Find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
Asked about icons, he deadpans. I don't believe in icons. There is no me. There are just things happening.
I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities.
He caps it with, we don't matter. Sadler keeps smiling and steering, but he loops into metaphysics and even drops a James Brown riff as the crowd looks on. The clip rockets around the internet.
It's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
Think pieces pile up on whether he's trolling, fashion, fame, or reality itself. Later, Carrey expands on philosophy and follow-ups. A red carpet roast turned Philosophy 101 still one of Fashion Week's strangest viral interviews. R. Kelly interview meltdown. March 2019. In his first sit-down after pleading not guilty to 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse, R. Kelly faces Gayle King for a tightly framed, two-chair interview that's about to ignite. King keeps a measured tone. The stakes are national. Pressed on the allegations, Kelly stands up.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Voice breaking. I didn't do this stuff. Use your common sense. He bangs his chest, pleads, how stupid would I be to do that?
I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
Insisting he's being destroyed by lies. King sits steady, letting the outburst play on camera.
Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man.
Viewers hail King's composure as she holds eye contact and control while security hovers just off frame. CBS packages extended clips. A Boston Globe columnist on CBSN labels the performance unhinged, and the segment rockets across outlets.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
The shade is real between Michael Rapaport and Kenya Moore. Bravo Clubhouse, the 1st of April 2018. A Twitter beef since 2016 finally goes face-to-face after he'd called her crazy and implied she deserved that reunion wig snatch, and she clapped back about his job divided by status. It ignites fast. Rapaport needles. You do know you're on the show as a villain, correct?
You do know that you are on the show, like a villain, right? You know, you have to know this, correct?
Kenya parries. Appreciate you for being a fan. Keep the cable on. A new job would help that.
What I am or am not.
On the show.
I appreciate you being a fan, though.
I am
Thank
a
you
fan.
for watching. Keep the cable on.
But
He snaps. You wish you were me. And she finishes the read.
you wish you were me, Kenya.
A middle-aged fat white guy out of work? No, not really.
A middle-aged fat white guy. No. Not really.
Kenya.
Later, he even drags her. Ashy as F. Feet on air. Andy rides the brakes while the clubhouse howls bravo, even packages the clip as the shade is real.
And out of work.
How do I
No.
And you work. Look me up. You're talking about fat.
After the show, Rapaport posts a gorilla image on Instagram, widely condemned as racist before it's deleted. Outlets document the post in backlash. Kenya later says, "Peasants can't summon queens," and notes they shook hands by the end. Russell Brand absolutely devastates Mika Brzezinski, New York studio, early morning energy. Brand comes to plug his Messiah Complex tour hosts Mika Brzezinski, Katty K, and Brian Shackman banter around him instead of to him.
But I'm here as a fully qualified professional gentleman. None of us are. Free from mental illness.
Brand snaps the table to attention. "You're talking about me as if I'm not here, as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You shouldn't say he when a person is present."
You are talking about me as if I'm not here and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know I'm from a country that's near to you.
Then he takes over coaching camera eye lines, riffing on etiquette and steering into real topics. Brzezinski gulps from her bottle. Kay drops her head to the desk. Shackman squirms the room.
No, Willie, you're a powerful woman. You've got a lovely job. What seems to be the trouble? I don't know. You've got hair like Princess.
Goes visibly awkward on live TV. The clip explodes across outlets. Headlines frame it as brand skewering or humiliating, an unprepared panel, and yes, someone even calls him Willie Brandt on air. Years later, it's still the Morning Joe segment people pass around. Elon Musk on Advertisers New York, the 29th of November 2023, live on stage at the New York Times Dealbook Summit. Andrew Ross Sorkin asks about the ad boycott of X after weeks of brand safety blowback.
Apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online, there was all of the criticism, there was advertisers.
Musk leans forward. "If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money."
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
Go F times yourself, asterisk, asterisk. Is that clear?
Go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.
Then the kicker. "Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience," a jab at Disney's CEO. Sorkin tries to follow up. Musk repeats, "Don't advertise." Gasps and nervous laughs ripple through the room as Sorkin steadies the interview and moves on. The clip detonates across news feeds. Musk also warns the boycott could kill the company and says the world will know which brands did it. Outlets log Disney, Apple, IBM among the big pullbacks as the soundbite becomes the defining reel of the summit. Don Lemon, sheriff spar over police shootings. Hours after 3 officers were killed in Baton Rouge the 17th of July, 2016, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark joins Don Lemon on CNN Tonight to talk police shootings and Black Lives Matter. The temperature spikes almost immediately.
The message has been clear from day one 2 years ago. This anti-cop sentiment from this hateful ideology called Black Lives Matter.
Clark insists he predicted this 2 years ago, blaming this hateful ideology called Black Lives Matter for anti-cop sentiment.
I predicted this 2 years ago.
Lemon pushes back and tries to de-escalate. "Sheriff, please, let's just keep the volume down here. We can keep it civil." Clark barrels on.
Black officer who was killed today, but
Was there any reporting on that?
Sheriff, please, let's just keep the volume down here.
Challenging Lemon's reporting and even saying President Obama lied about the shootings. The segment tilts into crosstalk.
The president has been lying about it. He said it again.
Lemon repeatedly pauses to regain control as the interview edges toward a full-on shout fest. Local and national outlets clip the exchange.
Black males are 2 times more likely to be shot by a law enforcement officer than white males.
Social media lights up over whether Lemon lost control or Clark steamrolled the show. CNN reposts the video across platforms and affiliates as the clash goes viral. Bee Gees Walk Off London, Clive Anderson, all talk, the 30th of October, 1997. From the first jokes, Mickey Mouse falsettos, and the hit writers, with one letter shy, gag the mood turns prickly on the red sofa.
Do you feel, I don't need those other 2, I can knock out something like that?
There was a lot of ego problems at the time, and...
Barry Gibb finally ices the smile. "We're getting on like a storm, aren't we, Clive? In fact, I might just leave." He rises. Robin follows.
Yeah, of course.
We're getting on like a storm, aren't we, Clive?
Yes.
In fact, I might just leave.
Yeah. Oh, I've never had anyone walk out before.
As Clive says he's never had anyone walk out, Barry shoots back to the room. Well, you're the tosser, pal.
Oh, I've never had anyone walk out before, but...
we are the tosser, pal.
Night, everybody. Maurice lingers a beat, then shrugs and exits too. The host sits stunned for a half second, then lands the show with a brittle professional smile.
So anyway, everybody.
This is a setup.
Oh, well, I guess I better...
The clip becomes UK chat show lore and gets recycled in most awkward interviews lists for years. Even Clive later reflected that the letter missing quip was a bad line and that he regretted the bust-up.
Got the potter's wheel ready, but thank you to all my guests, those who stayed and those who have gone. This is me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Tom Cruise versus Peter Overton 60 Minutes interview Los Angeles, 2005. 60 Minutes Australia sits Tom Cruise down to talk faith, fame, and crucially questions about ex-wife Nicole Kidman. The vibe turns brittle fast. Overton pushes on Kidman.
Was Nicole the love of your life?
What do you mean, Peter?
Cruise leans in. You're stepping over the line, and you know you are. He adds.
Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions
Peter,
that people want to know.
Peter.
Take responsibility for what you want to know, and then the now legendary, put your manners back in.
Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
You can feel the crew go silent as the exchange tightens on camera. Overton keeps it professional. I suppose it's a question people want to know, but the interview stays taut until they reset and move on.
Just put your manners back in.
Do you think I was out of line?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I apologize for that sincerely.
The clip lives on as the Overton moment. 60 Minutes republishes it, and it resurfaces every few years. In 2023, trade coverage repeated a tabloid claim that Cruise's team iced Overton from a mission. Impossible red carpet, framed as reported, not confirmed. Jordan Belfort, interview walkout, 2014, 60 Minutes Australia. Liz Hayes sits down with the real Wolf of Wall Street to talk money, restitution, and life after prison. Then the temperature spikes.
I've said enough about this. Let's move on.
Let me ask you this one thing.
Let's move on, okay? Honestly, I'm ready. I'm not going to get attacked here.
Hayes presses. You have an oral contract with your management. The Fordham Company, is that an attempt to hide your income?
You have an oral contract with your management, the Fordham Company. Is that an attempt to hide your income?
Belfort balks. Next question then stands, tearing off his mic.
Next question.
I think the peanut gallery is going to start chiming really quickly. We've been audited.
I think you can air what you...
You've got a lot of nerve, boy. No one's ever treated me as disrespectfully as you have. He calls it a hatchet job as he heads for the exit.
Honestly, and I was told this is a friendly, nice interview, and no one has ever treated you as disrespectfully as you have, really.
Hayes tries to keep the interview rolling. Belfort cools off and comes back to finish, still bristling. The clip hits everywhere. 60 Minutes republishes highlights and the storm-out cut. Days later, Belfort blasts Hayes on radio, calling her an F-wit and urging a boycott of the show. Mike Tyson, interview, snaps on Nathan Downer. Sep 10, 2014 CP24's Nathan Downer interviews Mike Tyson the day after Tyson met and endorsed Mayor Rob Ford while promoting Undisputed Truth in Toronto. The set is morning show casual. The topic turns volatile fast.
Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, is in town and he met up with Mayor Rob Ford. Well, he joins us right now.
Downer raises Tyson's 1,992 conviction and asks if it could hurt Ford's campaign. Tyson's smile drops.
Your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
You come off like a nice guy, but you're a piece of Saint asterisk asterisk. Then the escalation. F times you. He also spits rat, piece of saint.
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
As producers scramble, the anchor reminds him, it's live TV. Tyson fires back. I don't care. What are you going to do about it? Before the segment staggers to a close.
Shit. You know, we're doing live TV.
Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got to show that you're doing.
The clip ricochets across outlets. Even 50 Cent posts it, quoting Tyson's rat piece of S***T line. Months later, Canada's Broadcast Council Rules CP24 breached daytime language rules by not cutting the interview after the first profanity. The View hosts walk out on Bill O'Reilly, the 14th of October 2010, live on ABC's The View. The table tackles the then-hot Ground Zero Musk debate with guest Bill O'Reilly, and the temperature spikes. O'Reilly says, "Muslims killed us on 9/11.
The mosque down here on 9/11. That's inappropriate. It's sure. They have a right to do it.
Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar push back, extremists did that, and then stand up and walk off mid-segment.
You're outraged about Muslims killed us on 9/11.
The audience gasps. The wide shot catches the empty chairs. Barbara Walters steadies the room, scolding both the walk-off and O'Reilly's wording urging a distinction between extremists and all Muslims. O'Reilly clarifies on air, "If anyone felt I was demeaning all Muslims, I apologize," and Whoopi and Joy return to the set. Days later, the show revisits the clash. The hosts call O'Reilly's approach condescending and disrespectful. Jerry Seinfeld with Larry King. This content is only supported in a Lark Docs, the 1st of November, 2007, live on CNN. Seinfeld's promoting B-movie, where King even has a voice cameo, when a basic, "How did the show end?" setup line goes sideways. King asks whether Seinfeld was canceled or if Jerry chose to end it.
180 episodes.
You gave it up, right?
I did. So.
They didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
Seinfeld freezes, then leans in. "You think I got canceled? Is this still CNN?"
Canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented. Is this still CNN?
"I was the no one show. Do you know who I am?" $75 million for the finale. It plays half mock outrage, half ego flex television friction in a few perfect lines.
It's the #1 show on television, Larry.
Do
you know who I am?
Jewish guy, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
King softens. "Don't take it so bad," then tosses to break. "Okay, I'm sorry. We'll be right back."
Being #1?
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
Jeez.
B-movie opens.
When the clip resurfaced in 2021, Seinfeld said the canceled bit was just him having fun with Larry's little mistake, nothing more. The exchange remains one of King's most shared late-era moments.
75 million viewers last episode.
Boy, you don't take it so bad.
Which moment hit you the hardest and what did we miss? Drop your pick in the comments. If you want more raw, unfiltered TV history, like, share, and subscribe.